those guys looked awfully familiar. Hello, everyone. Lovelies in chat and anyone who may be watching this sometime in the future. Welcome to Yakuza 5 Remastered. This has been... It's not been a long time coming, but... We'll say I'm not used to being back in the title screen of the Yakuza game. It's been a while. Yakuza 4 got pretty long, and we're here now. What I remember of this game, it is just a little bit longer, if not significantly longer. But this is a game that I completed for the first time much more recently than Yakuza 4. Whoop. Don't do the cutscene again. But, I did enjoy it. I enjoyed it thoroughly. And I do believe we're still on the sort of upswing from Yakuza 3. I don't believe anyone is joining us, which is a crying shame, but I have all of you, chat, so it's not so bad. And I hope everyone had a happy Halloween. It's been about 24 hours since my Halloween ended, or just about, and I did not trick-or-treat, but I do have a lot of leftover candy, which is very nice, because there were not a lot of kids coming to my building. So I have a very nice stash of candy left over. Not much of note here. It's the same sort of... It's a new menu style. We got Walkin' Kiryu here in his weird trench coat. That's not a trench coat, but it's a weird coat. And Ultimate Match, Memories, Premium Adventure. This is all standard stuff. Special contents, yeah, this is just 2-player versus mode. You can play minigames for 2-player. Music video mode will be relevant later, or we will not understand what that means later. Extra modes, there's a lot of costumes and the like. Again, we'll get to that if we ever do Premium Adventure. And I don't have much else to talk about for the purposes of this game. Other than, of course, it's a sequel to Yakuza 4, so it's even bigger. With 5 playable characters instead of 4, but we will be introduced to them as time goes on. And some of them are familiar faces, as you may have seen from that intro cutscene. You can insinuate who's who. But... not much else of note. This was the last of the PS3 era Yakuza games, at least by means of the main story. I believe. No. This is the penultimate PS3, PlayStation 3 Yakuza game, because after this, Yakuza 0 would be the final PlayStation 3 game. So technically, playing in release order, it would be this game, it would be playing Yakuza 0, and then we would move on to 6, but obviously we have not done that. We have played in timeline order. And I will point out influences into Yakuza 0 as time goes on, and I do enjoy this game a great deal, mostly because it is similar to Yakuza 0. Not much else to talk about other than I am going to message the one person I see online to join me. I imagine they're at work, so I won't get mad or anything. I know they've got lives, and I've got you, chat, so I'm not exactly alone. But yeah, other than that, I can't think of much else that really needs to be shared. So, now that we're all together, in a few minutes, start a new game on the same difficulty as always. We're here for it, you are here for it. You are here for the beginning of my playthrough of Yakuza 5 Remastered on its hardest difficulty. Let's see. I do not want automatic soul orbs assignment. Gion Bell, the Nishiki Goi amulet, the Yellow Dragon's binding, Morning Glory scarf, Fat Stacks amulet. The work of fiction, and your stacks for person living or dead is entirely coincidental. This work takes place in 2012, and any laws or viewpoints mentioned herein are grounded in that time period.
お帰りなさい、堂島会長。
ああ。それでは斑目組長、例の件ご検討ください。
なかなか信用できるお方のようだ。ホテルでの面会を突然キャンセルし、車で面会したいというこちらの希望をあなたは受け入れた。狭い車中、護衛も同席できない密室空間、当然命を狙われる危険性も高い。それでもあなたはこの車に乗り、私と面会した。
我々にとってこの会合はそれほどまでに重要だということです。それに私は九州全土を掌握する山笠組の組長がそのようなことをするとは思ってません。郷にいらば郷に従え。福岡においては斑目組長のルールに従うつもりですよ。
3万の組員を束ねるあなたが500に満たない兵隊しか持たない私に従うと。
はい。それが五分の杯というものだと。
なるほど。度胸だけでもなく礼節もわきまえてる。その若さで登場界の近代門を背負うだけのことはありますな。杯の件、前向きに検討させていただきます。後日改めてお返事を。
ええ。物騒な世の中です。組長も十分にお気をつけて。
おい。
今のは
山笠組の若頭、八幡組総長の八幡という男です。 ご無事で何よりです、会長。先方がホテルでの会合をキャンセルしてきた時はどうなることかと思いました。
相手もそんなにバカじゃない。むやみにて出してくるはずもない。
それはそうですが。
それに本当なら飲めないはずの杯をこっちが無理やり飲ませようとしてるんだ。多少のリスクは覚悟の上だ。
我々もホテルに戻りましょう。あまりよその町に長居するのは危険です。会長、堂島会長、どちらに？
せっかく福岡まで来たんだ。少しは一人で息抜きがしたい。安心しろ、すぐに戻る。付き添いは不要だ。
おい。
乗せてくれないか。この車に乗りたいと言ってるんだが。
前の車からお願いします。そういう決まりなんで。
いや、どうしてもこの車がいいんだ。確か客の希望があれば理由もなく乗車拒否することはできなかったはずだが。
どちらまで？
適当でいい。軽く流してくれ。いい街だ。この街に人が集まる理由がわかる気がする。この業界長いんですか？
まだ半年です。
半年か。それじゃあ福岡をそれほど知ってるってわけじゃなさそうですね。
え
残念だ。運転手さんに聞けば福岡のいろんな事情がわかると思ったんですが。実は私東京から来たんですが、ちょっと福岡でビジネス上の重要な取引をしようと思ってましたね。まあいい。じゃあこれから話すことは客の独り言だと思って適当に聞き流してください。 実は私、東京でとある会社を経営してまして、従業員数3万人、国内最大規模の大企業ということになりますかね。ここ数年の景気の悪さが一時倒産の危機もあったんですが、今では堅調な経営ができています。経営が安定した最大の理由は、関西にある同業他社との業務提携にあります。うちの会社とその関西の会社は長年ライバル関係にあり、過去には激しく争った歴史もありました。しかし時代は変わり、私たちの業界も商売をする上で大きな変革が求められるようになってしまった。このままでは時代に取り残されていってしまう。そんな危機感を持った我々は業務提携という形で和解し、共にこの厳しい世の中を渡っていこうとしていたわけです。だが実は今、そのライバル会社との間に大きな問題を抱えていましてね。このままでは両者食うか食われるかの大抗争に発展しかねない事態に。原因は先方の社長の病気にあります。余命1ヶ月弱、末期の肺がんだそうです。その社長さん、大変理解のある方でしてね。私も強い信頼を持ってました。でも病気となれば代替わりはやむなし。当然次の社長が選ばれることになるわけですが、その候補というのがこちらにとって少々厄介な方々で、候補は3人。腕一本でのし上がった副社長に大阪の財界を仕切る専務、そして社長の秘蔵っ子の取締役。タイプは違えど皆さん社長になる実力を持った方々です。ただその3人に共通して言えるのは、こちらの存在をよく思ってない、つまり好戦的な方だということです。そんな方たちが次の社長に就任したら、これまでの協定は破棄。東と西、本州全土を巻き込んだ大喧嘩が始まってしまいます。だから私は福岡まで来たんです。関西以外の同業他社の方とも手を結ぼうと思いましてね。いわゆる M&A、 吸収合併というやつです。万一の事態に備え、少しでもうちの会社組織を大きくしておきたい。名古屋や札幌にも私の部下が言ってるんですが、どうでしょう。うまく話がまとまってるといいんですが。ここはまだ降りるとは言ってないはずだが。
お題はいりません。これ以上目的地のないドライブにはお付き合いできません。
歩いて帰れとでも言うつもりか。いい加減俺も自分の足で歩けるようにならないとダメだってことか。これでも俺なりに精一杯茨の道を歩いてるつもりなんですよ。4代目。
参ったばい。今日もガラガラよ。いつになったら景気ばようなるとかね。
たまんきよったと思っとったら1メーターとか。勘弁してほしかよ。
はい、かけそばお待ち。
こん手の番組よか見るね。
ああ、最近多かね。うち娘もよか見とうよ。これあれやろ、プリンセスリーグとかいいよ。デビュー前女の子ば集めて競わせとう番組でくさ。優勝ばしたらメジャーデビューできるらしかよ。
へえ、ばってんあげな年でどうせ枕とかやらされとっちゃろ。アイドルとか言ったっちゃ裏じゃドロドロ汚か世界で性格も歪んでいくっちゃろうね。
そうやね。俺が親やったら絶対自分の娘にこげんことさせんばってん。子供を芸能界に入れようなんて親はくさ。自分が叶えられんかった夢ば追いかけさせとうだけで、その子の将来とかそげんこと真剣に考えとらんとよ。
どうも。
Quite an opening. From part 1, Azuma Kiryu. And chapter 1, The Wanderer.
Uri 売り上げです。
ああ、鈴木さん、お疲れ様。
お疲れさん。
中島社長、お疲れ様です。
ちょっと話があるっちゃけど、こっちに来てくれんね。今日列の途中じゃったのにお客さんば乗せて行ったやろ。天神交通からクレームの来とうばい。
ああ。
うちん会社、特に保管会社から名馬つけられとうとかあるけん、チコッと気ばつけてね。
Also, was the sixth chairman of Tojo Clan. I couldn't exactly say no to him.
自分の責任です。
よかったよかった。俺が今から菓子折りでも買うて先方に詫び入れてくるけん。
He's working the service industry now.
私が行きます。
よかよ。これも社長の責任やけんね。
いや、私が。
そう？それやったらお願いしようかいな。天神交通の場所はわかると？祇園通りの西にあるけん。
わかりました。
そんじゃ頼んだけんね。済んだら電話ばちょうだい。
You go to Tenjin Transportation and apologize. Well, we're off to a fantastic start, aren't we? So we got the tips again. It's the same as it was. And we're back. We're here with Taichi Suzuki. Or Kazuma Kiryu? It's a fake name. Some pseudonym, though obviously he didn't go to a lot of effort to change his appearance. He's put on some new clothes and wears a mask to work, but like, he didn't even change the hair. Anyway, phones are save stations, just like always. You can see my final playtime for this game was 90 hours and 1 second, so we might be in for a long one. Thankfully, it's not quite as rough. Yep, just gotta head for Tenjin Transportation. Better not show up to apologize empty-handed. Maybe I've got something good on me. God, I should buy a gift first. I think Tenjin Transportation is on West Gion Street. So, first major thing. New map. Nagasugai Fukuoka. I have no idea if I butchered that, but it's here. We have a whole new map to explore as Kiryu. Or Suzuki. Kiryu. I'm gonna call him Kiryu. We know it's Kiryu. Not a lot in the items, but we do have a few things. The Gion Bell, Nishikigoi Amulet, the Yellow Dragon Binding, Morning Glory Scarf, and the Fat Stacks Amulet. All of which are rewards received for having save games from 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. All of which, of course, are references to some degree. Gion Bell. That actually might be, Kenzan, or, the other samurai one. How the hell did I forget it? Ishin. But we'll throw that on. We've got the Nishikigoi Amulet for the Yakuza Kiwami 1. Enemies are more likely to attack you while you wear it. Try wearing it together with the Yellow Dragon's Binding and see what happens. I don't remember what happens. We'll throw it on. Because it's got some good defense. And the Yellow Dragon Binding. A piece of equipment with pretty good stats, so we'll throw that on too. The Morning Glory Scarf. Special scarf leaves you wondering what those little scamps are up to these days. And the Fat Stacks Amulet. The same way good fortune is said to once have prevented a fatal bullet wound. That is the, or it is meant to be the stack of dollar bills that saved Akiyama's life at the end of Yakuza 4. Because that whole game was a mess. But we're not talking about the mess that was that game. We're talking about the mess that is this game. This game's not that much of a mess. I get a souvenir from my coworkers. Well, Fukuoka is pretty famous for many taco, right? Mentaiko. Mentaiko, right? You know, spicy cadro? But yeah, I wonder what we can pick some up. I saw some of that place Fukuya on Nagasu Boulevard. Want to pop over there? We shouldn't get any souvenirs at all. I told everyone I was home with the flu, remember? Mentaiko from Fukuya, huh? Like a good diff for detention transportation. Maybe it will. But we should take some time to explore now, you know? You are open to wander around the open area for now. There's not a lot to do, just because nothing's been unlocked, but there are no enemies that will spawn. So you're free to just sort of wander around. And also, yes, if you run into people while you're running, then you will, you'll stop. Not another kind of money. Did I in my dream house? Oof. Uh-oh. Not touching that. Running into people, there's a chance you'll, like, stagger or something. Where the hell is Fukuya? Fukuya. Oh, look at that. We're already on the way. Let's go, Kiryu. Gotta wait for the light to change. On. It's in the city, always take forever. Come on. What across? There we go. So yeah, Kiryu's just working as a taxi driver, I guess. Haruka's an idol, which I felt like I was pretty strictly against back in Yakuza 2, if you want me to. But I guess it happened anyway. I'd certainly like to know why that's going on now. Where's my minimap? Minimap display on, please. Like to see my minimap. Thank you. There it is. Alright. Let's head in here. Let's get a nice local delicacy gift. Irasaimase! Let's get... well, I mean, we're apologizing, so we might as well get the fancy stuff. And one for me. Arigato! And we're out. That wasn't so bad. Now we just gotta go talk to those guys. Like, I realize that you're supposed to get, like, the first guy, but, like, Daigo was sort of right. Like, Kiryu couldn't, Suzuki couldn't exactly say no to him. Like, first off, he is a paying customer, and also, like, he was wearing the badge. Like, he's clearly Tojo Clan brass. Like, I feel like if there's anyone that could be cut a break for, like, breaking a bit of protocol for, it would be a member of the Yakuza. But even in this fictional world, the service industry is completely unfair and bullshit. Everyone. Okay, Daigo was talking to before was interesting though. Engine transportation. This is the place. Okay, time to go apologize. Hope the gift I brought is good enough. Maybe I should rethink this. Be a better option after this thing would around with one of the damage. Let's... I don't know if it'll select the first item in our inventory. You liked it. Let's just make sure that the fancy gold one's the only thing in our inventory. It'll be fine. Alright, here I go. Excuse me, is the president here? It'd be me, and you are? Suzuki, from Nagasu Taxi. I broke the rules today when I picked up a passenger midway through the line, so I'm here to apologize. Oh, so that was you? I guess you take after your bus near Kojima. No sense among the lot of you. Not sure I understand. Saying we get monkeys like you breaking rules left, right, and center because that Kojima won't trade his drivers worth a damn. Now just a minute. Yeah, figures you get uppity. That Nakajima's real scum of the earth kind of guy. Makes sense he'd hire the same. That circus he's running is bound to go bust any day now. Please, sir, just let me say my piece. Your piece, huh? Fine, I'm listening. That today was completely my fault, sir. Nakajima trained me in all the rules to follow, and I failed to follow them. I won't let it happen again, I assure you. Please, accept this as my apology. Not giving him the Yellow Dragon's binding. I'm just giving this. Oh, that's one hell of a treat. Well, you just be sure not to break protocol again. Take that to heart. Thank you for your time. Oh, that was uncomfortable. Deeply unpleasant. Oh, phone call.
お疲れ様です。鈴木です。今、天神交通へお詫びしてきました。
そうね、そうね。大変やなかった。
ええ、まあ、なんとかなりました。
Except for the part where he shit-talked our whole business.
助かったばい。本当のこと言うと俺、天神交通の社長さ、苦手なんよね。
そうでしたか。
やけん、鈴木さんが言ってくれて、正直助かったばい。
いえ、今回の一件は私の責任ですから、当然のことです。
鈴木さん、相変わらずシリアスやね。そげん律儀に謝られると参るばい。 ま、過ぎたことはしょうがないけん。そげん落ち込まんどいて。
本当に申し訳ありませんでした。それじゃ。
ちょ待った。今日給料日やろ。これからどげんね。
ちょっと寄るところがあるんです。その後でよければ。
ああ、仕送りんことね。いつも給料入ったらすぐに振り込んどったね。
ええ。まあ。
I got kids out of town, sir.
そういや、今まで聞いたことなかったばって。
Yeah, actually, Kiryu, I've been meaning to ask you the same thing. Where the fuck are the
家族
kids?
っていうわけでもないんですが、いろいろありまして。
ま、あんま立ち入ったことは聞かんようにしとこう。
You know, the bunch of orphans?
鈴木さんがもっと稼いで、もっと幸せになってくれれば、それでよかげん。
お気遣いありがとうございます。
だけんくさ、そげん仰々しい口に聞き方せんでよ。まあよかて。とりあえず給料日くらいはパーッと飲もうやんね。じゃあ俺は先に行っとけ。大瀬橋の上で落ち合いましょう。
わかりました。
First things first, I have to send that money. Better get to a convenience store. Alright. Well then, let's head up there. So we're really just like... We really just ditched the kids, right? Like, I imagine they're grown up by now. This is 2012, so... I imagine they're at least teenagers. And Haruka's probably almost a full adult by now. What is she, like... I want to say 17? Their character profile here? There. Yeah, daughter of the late Yumi Sawamura to the 10 billion yen heist. Now, Huh. She is an idol. Guys, we kill you. And Yakuza worked called the Dragon Dojo, the horror of turn. To wash his hands of the Yakuza life around the morning glory orphanage in Okinawa with Haruka. Now he's just a taxi driver in Nagasugai, Fukuoka, under the alias Taichi Suzuki. Anyone... Current chairman of the Tojo clan, members of the conflict with the Yanosewa clan, he showed up his financial base in Kamurocho Hills, recruited new blood. We're threatening to break out with the East and West due to the Omi Alliance 7th chairman falling ill. He brought up with a plan to bring local families from Hakata, Sapporo, and Nagoya under the Tojo banner. He's come to Gasugai as a part of these negotiations. Interesting. Nonaoyama. Current chief the Tojo clan headquarters in the decision Nagadoshi, a shrewd man runs a tight ship within the Tojo clan and to eliminate any weaknesses. He has promoted newer families who pledge loyalty and produce results while mercilessly cutting off senior families who cause scandals. And this austerity has earned him no shortage of criticism. Though he doesn't bring in as much muscle to the table as the Majima family, there's no doubt he's the real second in command within the Tojo clan now. Tadashi Madarame, patriarch of the Yamagasa family, is a group that controls the Gasugai Entertainment District in Fukuoka. He knows the strength of the Yamagasa family pales in comparison to that of the Tojo clan and the Omi Alliance, so he seeks peace rather than conflict. Being an old-school Yakuza, he values etiquette and treats even the much younger Dagodoji with the respect of an equal. And Yotaro Nakajima, owner of Nagasu Taxi, despite the pressures of running a new taxi company in a place like Nagasugai, the competition between rival cab firms is fierce, he always seems to maintain a smile. A 30-year veteran of the industry, his employees have a lot of trust in him. Like many men from Kyushu, he's laid back and loves to drink. 6 months ago, he found Kiryu wandering Hakata and took him under his wing. Of course, he did not find Kiryu, he found Suzuki. Sub-stories. Literally nothing on the completion list. Got a whole bunch of memos, though. Let's just duck into the convenience store. People use the ATM in there for the transfer. So then, let's. Think of 10,000 yen at least. Oh, that was easy. Is that 10,000? That's 10,000. Transfer completed. Wait, the money went through. Okay, that should do for now. Sending some money back home for the kids. The items we might need to pick up while we're here. Accept prizes. Oh, right. The optional items. Well, I'm definitely gonna take these. Thinking number one. And let's grab number 2. We probably won't need items like this, at least not for a while. We definitely won't need this grade of healing items. Oh, we don't have... Right, weapon skill. Damage protection. Bullets. They're pretty good, but I think I'm gonna hold on to what I've got. Mostly I just wanted to have these in the bank. For later. Once we're later in the game and we're definitely gonna need it. Instead, let's just get 5 pork bentos. And stick the rest in the item box when we get the chance. As you can see, we're back to 1 heat bar, tiny health. And then over and meet the chief. Sorry, it was just a bank transfer. I don't have anything on me. I mean, I got a pork bento I could offer you. Anyway, these guys are looking awfully educational. Let's have them be our combat tutorial. So, combat hasn't changed much. It's still Yakuza, and Kiryu's still Kiryu. If anything, we're definitely a lot further along with combat. We're much closer to Zero's combat now than 3's combat, and as many of you may recall, I very much enjoy Yakuza Zero's combat. Looks like we got our first level from the fight, and while that guy's writhing on the ground, let's talk about abilities. That works very similarly to the way it did in 4. You have 4 different categories: soul, tech, body, and heat, each one of which has a amount of soul orbs you'll have to pay to get it. In fact, it's pretty much identical, except for the difference in that you will not be able to see what's coming, or what's next, rather, or what else is in the category until you get it. But for now, let's get the 2 basics. Let's grab Essence of Finishing, nice downed heat move. Let's grab Double Finishing Blow, the Kiryu Classic. And let's grab our White Tiger Spirit. Just so that we can start building up to some of those other things. The taunts worked the same way it always has. And let's try out that new heat move we got. That wasn't so bad. Get lost. I don't want the police involved any more than you do. Besides, I have somewhere to be. Get messy if someone really did call the cops. Better hurry on over to Ose Bridge and meet the chief. We got an email. I wonder who it's from. Oh. Thank you for using the M Store. We now send an online service that lets you order from your phone. Your order can be shipped back to your home, or you can pick it up at a convenience store. Oh, right, yeah. This is kind of a cute feature. Kiryu won't be able to get much out of this. There will be a character later down the line where this is going to be huge. But for now, this is just a nice way to be able to get some items while you're out, and then you can just run to whatever's nearest to you and pick it up. It's never going to be much more useful than just going to a convenience store and buying it, especially since you can't order from drugstores on this. At least I don't think you can. Maybe you can. Honestly, I never got too in-depth on the online shopping. Maybe it's super useful, and it'll be like make or break on whether or not I could beat this game, but for now, it's not huge. And Kiryu's a lot snappier than he was in this game. He feels just a little bit better to fight as. Which I think is the interesting thing, is what makes this game more like Zero than it is like 4. It's just that this game, it's a lot easier to get Kiryu to do what I want him to do. Which is definitely one of Zero's most, like, unsung strengths that I never really called out. Hey, boss.
鈴木さん、
But there are definitely rubs in the combat, which I will bring up as we go.
振り込みは無事済んだと？
ええ。
そうね。でもよかねえ、鈴木さんは。俺とかこん年で守るべき人間もおらんけ。金の使い道がなくて困るばい。
社長、今も独身なんですか？
いやまあ似たようなもんちゅうこったい。やけんくさ、今日は俺がパーッとおごっちゃうけん思いっきり遊ぼうやないね。そうと決まったら俺についてきて鈴木さんにこん町場堪能させちゃうけん。
はい、お願いします。
そりゃそうと流すには慣れたね。
ええ、まあ
困ったことのあったらちゃんと相談せないけんよ。博多門は情に熱いのがよかとこなんやけん。
見ず知らずの俺を雇ってくれただけでも社長には感謝の言葉もありません。
雇ってくれたなんてそげんそもそもスカウトしたのは俺の方やろ。
しかし社長、どうして俺なんかに声をかけてくれたんですか？
そうやね。まあなんちゅうか勘ってやつばい。
勘？
うまく説明できんちゃけど、俺は自分が好きになった男しか雇わん主義だい。鈴木さんは信用できる男や。そげん思うだけん声かけただけばい。
でも初めて社長に会った時、俺は
まああんま褒められた態度やなかったね。ばってん30年もタクシーで客を相手にしてきた俺やけん、人を見る目には自信があるとよ。この男は信用してよかって。やけんお前さんも俺をもっと頼ってほしかとよ。ちこっと頼りなさそうに見えるかもしれんばって
社長、ありがとうございます。この町で社長に会えたのは本当に幸運でした。
こそばかよ。んじゃ今日は思う存分付き合うてもらうばい。
はい。
おお、ここばい。花緑。まずは博多名物水炊きば食おうや。
いらっしゃいませ。
Folks should find each other's off with sticks for a taste of this place's mizutaki. I only get that kind of chicken hot pot right here in beautiful Fukuoka. Oh, let me stop you from ordering what you want. Go on, don't be shy. Well, you hyped it up so much, Chief. How could I say no? Honestly, this can be a good way to complete the restaurant. Since everything is on your boss's dime. But, you know, this looks like a pretty full course, I'm gonna be honest. And I don't need the whole, spread. Nothing beats a drink after a hard day's work. Oh, and here comes the food. Let's dig in, Suzuki-san. Pretty tasty. It looks tasty. The Japanese food just looks good so often.
Yeah, どげんやった。鈴木さん、口で言うたね。
ええ、さすが水炊きの本場ですね。醤油だしの鍋はよく食べてたんですが、鶏のだし汁で炊いた鍋を食べたのは初めてです。
そうね、そうね。お、醤油ってことはやっぱり鈴木さん関東の人なんやね。
あ、いや
まあ意地悪なこと言うつもりはなかったとばって。鈴木さん結構隠し事できんちゅうか脇が甘かとこあるけん。ま、何はともあれ口に合うてよかったばい。そしたら次は屋台で飲み直そうや。
それはありがたいんですが、社長ちょっと飲みすぎじゃないですか。
大丈夫大丈夫。若か頃は 上ばみっち言われよったくらいやけん。
上ばみ。
さあ黙って俺についてこんね。
よう姉ちゃん、古元時間に一人で歩いとったら危なかばい。
そうそう、危なか。やけん俺たちが守っちゃうばい。
そげんといらんよ。そこ通して。
ダメ。古元可愛いか女の子にもしもんことがあったら心配やけん。
だけん守ってあげちゃうよ。もちろんお礼はしっかりしてもらうばってん。
本当に大丈夫やけん。
おいキサンダ
ああ、おっさん、今俺たちマジで忙しいっちゃけど、なんかようあっとや。
キサンダ酔ってたかって生しよっとか。恥ずかしくなかったや。
説教やったら電柱にでも向かってしとけ。おっさん、どっか行かんや。
うわこの
そこまでだ。
あ、なんや、キさんもこいつの仲間ね。
とりあえず財布ば置いといてくれりゃ許しちゃうけん。金ば出してさっさと消えんね。おっさんその2。
ナンパはお前らの勝手だ。好きにしろ。だがうちの社長に手を挙げたことは落とし前つけてもらうぜ。
おっさんが何倍息がどうとや。おい、ぶっ殺してやろうぜ。
Here we go. Time for an extended combat tutorial. Step 1, pick up the bicycle. Step 2, you hit him with the bicycle. That's combat. There you go. You can hit them while they're on the ground. You can beat them up while they're getting up. It's great. Kiryu's moveset hasn't changed much. It's still very distinctly Kiryu. Oh, hey, this guy's name is actually Suzuki. Even if he is a little bit rusty after so many years of driving instead of fighting. But it's still very much Kiryu.
だって山笠組の人間やなさそうやし、ひょっとして別の組織の。
余計な詮索はするもんじゃない。まだ痛え目に遭いてん。
よかよか。鈴木さんもそれぐらいにしちゃり。あんたらもう行ってよかよ。
すいませんでした。
ありがとうございます。助かりました。
いえ。ほらもう帰りしゃい。あんま遅くなると家の人が心配するばい。
はい。そちらの方もありがとうございました。
気にすんな。
はい、それじゃあ。
しかし強かね鈴木さん。ただもんやなかとは思うとったばって、腕っぷしまで強いとは恐れ入ったばい。
たまたまです。
ま、よかったい。次の店に行こうか。
There's something intriguing about that dashing young lad. Can't help but feel like I've seen him before.
博多で遊ぶっちゅったら、やっぱ屋台は外せんやろ。
屋台で飲むのは長洲街の定番なんですよね。
そうそう。長洲で飲むんやったら腹満たした後で屋台で締めの一杯飲むとが博多もんの流儀たい。
そうですか。
さあ、それじゃあ入ろうか。しかし公言して屋台に来ると思い出すね。鈴木さんに初めて会った時のこと。
ええ、もう半年以上経ちますか。
しかしあん時は驚いたわい。鈴木さん、こん近くの屋台で地元の筋もんに絡まれとった女を助けたとはよかけど、その後 そん連中に殴られっぱなしやったけんね。何があったんかは知らんばってん。あのまま殴られ続けとったら死んどってもおかしくなかったばい。
お恥ずかしい話で。
いやー、そげんこつなかよ。俺はあん時確信したと。この男は普通やない。なんか心に秘めた強い思いがあるはずやってね。
そんなことは。
だけん俺は鈴木さんば助けた。そして自分の会社で働かんか誘ったとばい。信用できる男やと思うたけんね。
本当に中島社長には感謝以外の言葉が見つかりません。
いや感謝しとうとはこっちばい。俺はアンタクシー会社をそういう自分によう似た仲間と一緒にやっていくとが夢なんよ。
仲間？
そう仲間ばい。真面目に生きたか正直に生きたか。でも過去や複雑な事情が理由でそれば諦めんならん人間もおる。俺は不器用な男たい。やけんわかる。不器用で真面目な男ほどその性格が災いして厄介ごとに巻き込まれる。そして行き場を失っていく。俺も昔良かれと思うてやったことが原因で多くの大切なもんば失うてしもうたことがあってね。でも俺は信じとう。不器用で一直線な男ほど仲間を裏切らん。何があっても信用できる関係になれるってね。そげん思うてあんたはうちの会社に誘ったとばい。俺にはあん時あんたが孤独に見えてしゃあなかった。まるで昔の自分ば見とうような気分やった。人間は一人じゃ絶対に生きていけん。生きていくには仲間が必要ばい。そうは思わんね。
社長、
あん会社は俺にとって生きていくために必要な、そう家族みたいなもんたい。やけん鈴木さんもそげん堅苦しくならんで俺をいとこの一人ぐらいに思うて付き合うてよな。
はい。
なんか新規臭い話になってしもうたばい。ちょっと雰囲気変えてハイボールでも飲んでみようかね。おやじさんハイボール。
社長。
鈴木さんもハイボール飲むね。
いや、そこまで社長に思っていただいてたというのに俺。
なあ昔の話ね。
はい。
それは期間中約束のはずやろ。よかよか。今はまだ話さんでおいた方がよかよ。
でも
鈴木さんが何か事情があって流すに来たとは分かっと。でもあんたほど嘘をつけん男が隠さなならんほどの事情、今はまだ心の奥にしまっておいた方がよか。一度口にしてしもうたらこの半年間堅くなに守ってきたもんが壊れてしまうかもしれんけん。まあ交通違反でもして鈴木さんが警察に捕まった時は保護者責任として根掘り葉掘り聞かせてもらうとしようかね。そうせんと俺も捕まってしまうかもしれんけんね。
すみません。
気にせんでよかよ。あ、でも一つだけ聞きたかことがあったって。
何ですか？
半年前鈴木さんが助けたあん美人、あん女の人、あれから連絡は取ったりしとうと？
いや、そんなことは。
もったいなか。あげん美人長洲の町探してもそうはおらんちゅうに。
そうでしたっけ？
顔はよう覚えとらんばって美人やった。俺やったら助けたついでに絶対連絡先の一つくらい聞くっちゃけどな。
はあ、でもまたなんでそんなことを？
鈴木さん知らんと自分が会社のドライバー仲間になんて言われとうか。
は？
いや怒らんで聞いてほしかっちゃけど実は
俺が？
まあ40過ぎの独身男が飲みに誘われてもいかん、風俗にもいかんとじゃ、そげん噂が立っても仕方んなかやろね。
いや、俺は。
なんね、実は結婚しとったりすると？
いや、そうじゃないんですが。
まあこれも鈴木さんが堅物すぎるけん出た噂やけんね。気が乗らんとはわかるばって、たまには会社の仲間ともお姉ちゃんのおる店行って酒の一杯や二杯付き合うてみるともよかと思うばい。
はい。
はい、今はいって言うたね。
ええ、そうですか。
よし、それやったら今から行こう。善は急げっちゅうけんね。
え？社長、もういい時間です。これからもう一件というのはちょっと。
いやー、今行くって言うたやん。男に二言はなか。ねえ鈴木さん。
はあ。
大丈夫大丈夫。仕送りしたりして鈴木さんが節約しとうとは知っとるまい。今日は俺が全部おごるけん。一件だけキャバクラつけようってよ。ね。
わかりました。
タクシー仲間から聞いたと思って、このオリビエっちゅう店がよかとこらしか。
この店。
なんね、鈴木さんこの店知っとうと？
いや。
2名様でいらっしゃいますか？
おっ、こん店でいっちゃん綺麗かお姉ちゃんばつけてほしいっちゃけど、ナンバーワンの子。
それではご指名ということでよろしいですか？指名料金は別途加わりますが。
お金は払わん。フリでよか。バッテン、ナンバーワンの工場頼む。
お客様。
すいません。お金はちゃんと私が払いますからお願いします。
はあ。それでは2名様ご案内いたします。
どうも。ももです。
なんねえ、そげん可愛くなかやん。ナンバーワンって言ったやろもん。
つれんこと言わんでよ。こげんでもうち結構指名あるっちゃけんね。
どうも、まゆみです。
さすがナンバーワン。すごかね。
そんなことないですよ。私も年なんで。
なんば言いよっとね。鈴木さん、よかおなうやんね。
ええ、まあ。
登場会がどげなもんちゅうとや。ああ、気分悪かばい。
ほら、新しかボトルば持ってこんか。
なんや、せからしか客やね。誰ねあれ。
ああ、うちん店のケツ持ち。
ケツ持ちって本職ん連中？
うん。やけど本職って言っても山笠組系列の下っ端やけど。
なしてそげん連中が飲みに来とっとね。ケツ持ちやったら自分の島で飲んだりせんちゃなかと？
今日は特別らしかとよ。なんか今東京の 確か道場会とかいう組織の人たちが流すに来とってね、そん人たちが店に来られんよ上に命令されて張り付いとるんやって。
はあ、ようわからんばって危ない状態らしかね。なんも給料日に混んでもよかろうもんなあ、鈴木さん。
ええ、まあ
やけん困っとうとよ。給料日にあげんことされたら売り上げ落ちるしさ。それにあげん酔っ払って、ほんとよか迷惑ばい。
なして俺らが見張りなんかせんといかんとや。道場会のやつらなんか今すぐ福岡から追い出したらよかっただけの話やろが。
まあ本家も騒ぎにしたくないちゅうことやろ。
なんかごぶさかずきや。どうせそげんもんかわしとって道場会連中が威張り腐りよるだけやろが。本気は何分かっとるんちや。
まったくばい。それに向こうの会長堂島大吾とか言うとったが、まだ36らしか。
36？ 俺より年下やんか。
なんかよかとこの坊ちゃんらしか週刊実話に書いとった。
やったら俺らはそげんボンボンの傘下に入れられるかもしれんちゅうわけや。ああくそー、んなことやっとられんぜ。こらかい、気利かんな。おい、ボトルまだや。早く新しくやつは持ってこんか。
はい、ただいま。お客様、お待たせいたしました。
遅いってくさん。
失礼いたしました。
お客さん？
頭んきた。俺が追い出しちゃ。
社長、
よかってよかって、俺に任せとって。おいおいおい、おいこら、やかましかって。焦げん店で飲むときゃ他ん客んことも考えろ。こん酔っ払いがなんば俺たちに文句ば垂れとったや。あ？
下っ端がこうも安易に仇に手かけるなんて。山笠組ってのも大した教育してねえな。
なんてか貴さん、誰やこれ。
なるほど、俺が誰だか知らないようだな。
知るかボケ。
そうか、おかげで気が楽になった。いいぞ、いつでもかかってこい。
なんわけわからんことざげようとや。こっちはただでさえイライラしとっとぜ。こげんなったら思い切り憂さ晴らしばさせてもらうけんな。死にさらせよら。
Alright. Well, I was trying to drink and learn how to talk to women. But instead, I will do what I like doing, and that is hitting people. You guys, that was a cool line, and you're making it difficult because you're hitting me, and that wasn't the plan. Could hit you with a chair. That's my response. Thank you, Tooltip. Stunning is a thing that can happen to you. Also, we're a little drunk. Just beat him with chairs. This combat encounter can be a little rough, especially early on if you don't have any healing items. So just hit him with stuff. You might actually even grab some weapon skill levels. Try not to accidentally use any of those high tier healing items we got by accident. I guess it's nice that the tutorial's here. I just feel like it's weird to be for like new players, but also like if you're starting a series with the game labeled 5, I guess like maybe you don't have access to a PS2 or something. Oh boy. Oh, I actually don't have a lot of health. Yeah, if you just like If you don't have the PS2, so you can't play the first few games, and like, I don't know, maybe you like someone like saw a trailer for this game and thought it looked cool. I don't know. I don't know why people do things. And I don't pretend to know. I'd rather not pretend to know. I find the whole thing exhausting, understanding people. I barely understand myself half the time. And I feel like that's a good first step, you know? Once you figure out your shit, then you can worry about figuring out other people's shit. But I don't know shit. So I'm not an authority. Yeah, these guys are actually a lot tougher than I remember. I think this is less... It's less these guys are tough and more Kiryu's out of practice, you know? Just been a while, he doesn't have any of his skills. Still eating pork bentos. You know, we're not back in the Stamina Royale guzzling area. Okay, you need to stop. You guys need to quit it with the grabbing. It's a problem. I'm almost certain that this club has a no grabbing policy. I realize that's probably directed at the hostesses, but I'm pretty sure grabbing the customers is equally frowned upon. Maybe for different reasons, but... Just gonna have to dig into my healing items. Come on, get up, Kiryu! Kiryu, work with me! Kiryu, I need you to work with me here. Kiryu, I need you to work with me here! Get out of the grab! Kiryu! Kiryu, we talked about this. Oh boy. This one. No, this is broken too. This one. Aha! This is the wrong guy. Ah! Stop it! They suck. Last bento. Gotta make it count. Last bento. Make it count. Okay, there's one. Once you drop one guy, the other one will grab a blade. And we'll learn about Essence of Counterattack. And the level up thing will not go away. When nearing a victory against a powerful enemy, you are able to perform an Essence of Counterattack. If your heat gauge isn't filled, rapidly press the indicated button to enter heat mode within the given amount of time. Basically, yeah, feel the heat is back. Oh. Woo. And just like before, it's just a flashy end of the fight. If you get it right.
ご迷惑をおかけしました。
いえ、こちらこそ申し訳ございません。本当はこんなこと言っちゃいけないんですが、山笠組の人たちもお灸が据えられてよかったと思います。多分、もう二度と店で飲もうとは思わないでしょう。
そうですか。
あれ、連中は。
何言ってんですか。中島社長が倒したんじゃないですか。
え、こんなこと。
それじゃあこれで。
いやー、よか店やったばい。俺今度からまゆみちゃんば指名しよっかな。それじゃあ明日も仕事頼んだけんね。お疲れ。
お疲れ様です。
I've just realized that my mic has been muted this entire time, and I feel like a goofball. That's fine. Now, this is the voice I gave this guy. Introduce myself. Name's Sosuke Komaki. Sosuke the Exterminator. Rid the streets whenever trash floats to the surface. Punks, thugs, hooligans, you name it. Komaki, huh? Please, just call me Sosuke. Been watching you do your thing. And I gotta say, you've been pretty quick for an old dude. Bet you were the real shit back in your prime. What? Like, you're on a whole nother level compared to the lame-ass bitches you see around town. Still got nothing on me, though. You need me for something, or can I go now? Come on, chill out a sec. You're an outsider. I'm an outsider. Folks like us gotta stick together, don't you think? Besides, your performance back there got me curious. I can't let you walk away just yet. Got to the chase already. What is it you want exactly? Piqued your interest, did I? Good. The thing is, we're in earshot of like the entire city here. Mind if we take this somewhere private? Sosuke Komaki, huh? This'll do the trick. Well, what do you want from me? Straight to the point, just how I like it. And I won't mince words. I want to fight you. What? Tell you were holding back on the thugs in that club. If anything, you were just venting a bit. I know I'm right. What got you all wound up? No freaking clue. One thing's for sure. You need an outlet for all that aggression. Better way to let it all out than a good old-fashioned fist fight. Doesn't have to be any more complicated than that. You're reading too much into it. Besides, I have no reason to fight you. Need a reason? Damn, some Way the Warrior type shit there. I like it. Hard to explain it all now, but we have more reason to fight than you realize. Vague, I know, but trust me. Ain't enough, though. There's nothing stopping me from coming at you right here, right now. You have better reason than that? Didn't think so. Now get ready, old man, because here I come. Alright, Sosuke Komaki. So, there's that. First off, in-battle dialogue. We'll talk about that more later, but right now we want to talk about Kiryu's special ability. Is the dialogue gonna go away? Yes. Here it is. Dragon Spirit. Kiryu's ultimate technique. This battle you can only damage Sosuke using Dragon Spirit. Press Q while in heat mode to activate Dragon Spirit. Try attacking Sosuke to press Q to trigger Dragon Spirit. So, Kiryu's special ability in this game, it was a red sort of extreme heat bar in this game, in the last game. In this one, it's a fucking install super that instantly rushes you to the nearest opponent and immediately begins an infinite combo and permanent super armor, as well as extreme damage. It's, and would you believe me if I said that that's one of the less ridiculous super abilities? You do have some fight in you. Satisfied? I have better things to be doing right now. I could be satisfied after that. I was barely even trying. Yeah, that's what everyone says after they get laid out. Come on, old man, you must have felt it. Neither of us were giving it our all, and you damn well know it. Sure is pushing. Been out of the game a while, old man. Could scrape the rust off you with a knife. Once you fix that, you're gonna have a rough road ahead. I'd give you some pointers, help you brush up. I'll be back in tip-top shape in no time flat. All I want in return is the fight of a lifetime. Once you're back in your prime, I mean. Well, I can accept help from someone who just attacked me for no reason. Hey, there was a reason. As soon as you give me that fight I want, I'll spill. I've got nothing to hide. Just gotta earn it first. A real pain in the neck, you know that? I'll take that as a compliment. Anyway, you know where to find me. Come back when you want a tango. If I feel like it. Spend my time hanging around right here, so stop by when you get a chance. If you don't see me, I'm probably off somewhere grabbing a bite. Fine, but for now I'm going home. I'll humor you some other time. I'll be waiting. See ya! I'm happy being out this late. Really get home. Let's take a look around. On second thought, maybe I could use some fresh air. So, that was Kiryu's trainer for this game, Sosuke Komaki. Weird last name. Let's nab ourselves a save because I want to check something. Yeah, there's a save up here. Oh, that's, oh no. No, that guy's fine. He'll be okay. Look, all these people are fine. You can kind of brush through crowds nope, never mind, I was wrong. I thought you could brush through crowds a little more easily by holding walk, but I was wrong. Just run on the road, it's fine. Your cosmic hear you. Oh, save. Let's save the game. And let's actually, let's ditch this stuff in the item box. Very nice. And then there's a store right here. I wonder if it'll have the sort of items we want. I want to pick up some healing, because I'd like to go back and see if I can go back and continue training with that guy. Welcome. Let's grab some of these. Oh boy, there's actually a lot of you. So we leave. Maybe there's a convenience store around here somewhere I can nab some items at. Yeah, there's a few around the corner here. We'll check those. Let me check something real quick. November 8th. Bro, guys, I just remember that Like a Dragon Gaiden's gonna drop in like a week. I'm so not ready for it. That's gonna be crazy. I'm not getting any sleep. Like, it's gonna be ridiculous. Sorry about that. Wanted to double check something. Oh no, this is the, yeah, it's fish place. Fucking lady, I barely ran into you. Don't whine. You're fine. Walk it off. It's a convenience store. Something. Oh no, this is the pharmacy. Awesome. We're just heading there. Let's see what sort of healings they got. Inori Drugstore.
いらっしゃいませ。
Diamond X's. I'll take a few of those.
ありがとうございます。
And we have no money. In terms of money, we have no money. It's fine. We don't need it. We don't need money. We have 10 stamina X's. I probably shouldn't have bought staminans, actually. I probably should have gotten toughnesses. Because I don't really... Well, actually, I guess he could be pretty... So, this is another thing. Enemies on the street. Those pink names, with those pink speech bubbles, those are enemies that will chase you if they spot you. And the best way to avoid them is to just walk by them. And the reason that I say that, instead of just running, is that for some fucking reason that eludes me, enemies in the overworld are faster than your character. So if you don't, like, turn a corner or, like, get something in between you guys, they'll catch up to you and force you to fight them. I don't know why. No other game in the series does it, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about Komaki. Just felt like stopping by. Use Komaki techniques here and there. Did you learn them from Sotaro Komaki? Rather not say. There's no point in hiding it, but whatever. Sotaro Komaki's my grandpa. I learned the Komaki style from him. Probably noticed when we fought that we used some of the same moves. I was surprised at first. I guess there are more of us than you'd think. That's why you approached me. Yeah, but that's not really my point. I won't ask you how you know my Gramps techniques if you don't want to talk about it. I hardly ever run into one of his students, especially one that looks as tough as you. That's why I couldn't let it go. That's why I need to beat the shit out of you. Sorry, that's just the way it is. Gramps thought you were good enough for him to train. The way you are now, there's no point in beating you. But train your rusty ass so you're in top form and give me the fight I really want. And I'll beat you down with all that I've got. I get it. Then you'll feel like you'll have beaten your grandfather, too. If you want to fight him, just do it man-to-man instead of being so roundabout with it. And you don't know what you're talking about. Beat that old geezer with one hand tied behind my back. It's about so much more than that. What's it about, then? You want to know? I get the feeling you couldn't care less. Turns out it'll be worth my time getting you back into shape. I'll let you in on what I'm after. Fair enough. Those lowlives around town still give you a run for your money. You got a ways to go. Using one big move after another isn't always the answer. Be more strategic. You can prevent the activation of heat actions by holding down R. Do this when you want to raise the heat gauge or take greater control of how you use your techniques. I don't suppose I need to tell you that. You probably already figured it out yourself. Anyway, come see me whenever you feel like practicing. Smack you back into shape.
Yo.
Right, let's do some training. I have no idea if we get experience from this. Start with guarding, the most basic part of fighting. Keep your guard tight, just doing that won't win you any fights. You want to win, try this move. It's called the Komaki Knockback. Yeah, so the action's not available during training battles. Yeah, Sosuke is pretty dangerous. This seemed like interesting game engineering. I don't know about interesting. I would say frustrating. It is really frustrating because this is the only game in the series that does that. They immediately repealed it after Zero because it's so annoying. And Zero had the money flinging where you could just completely negate fights or just get people to stop chasing you. So, Sasuke Komaki. Not to be confused with Sasuke Komaki. That is a non-canon fan character that I'm almost certain doesn't exist. He's pretty tough. He is trained by Komaki, so if there's anyone in this game that'll be a decent threat to cure you, it will be him. At least in lore. The issue here is that he has his own, I keep wanting to say Dragon Install, that's not what it's called. I've been playing too much Guilty Gear. He has his own sort of super mode, like Kiryu does. And it gives him super armor, and permanently block crushes all your moves. Or it block crushes you every time he lands a hit on you. And it just generally increases his damage and makes him home and over. So once he's got that blue heat aura, try not to give him a minute to breathe, because if he pulls off that that special aura, then you're going to be in trouble. He will fight you with the Komaki Knockback, as advertised. So while he's dashing around, it might be the best just to try and block and dodge. Thankfully it doesn't last long, at least not in this first fight, to account for the player's relative lack of health and abilities. His grab can be pretty hard to escape, so keep an eye out for it. And I do believe you can game over in this fight, so, you know, be aware. Let's try out that super mode. If he can block it, though, I don't get it all. Got a fancy new throw. Looks like the one from Kiwami 2, but it's fine. I don't mind it at all. The throw in Kiwami 2 was really good. Cracks are especially useful. I don't care if you forgot what my Gramps taught. And we've got the Komaki knockback. Grandfather's on most of his edge. Alright. We've got the Komaki knockback. Which is pretty much all we really needed. At least for the purposes of being able to get through the rest of the training. Let's train again. First on the most basics of the basics, evasion. Yep. The Komaki Evading Strike. Very nice. So, yeah. As early as pretty much the third time that you have control of Kiryu, you can come here to Sasuke and pretty much get all of his training abilities, which is to say, all of the Komaki techniques. All of which are very good. Especially if you can, if you don't mind doing a little overworld grinding and the like for items and general healing. Which is pretty much, I think, the only way this could trip someone up, is if you just run out of healing items. Oh boy. Let's heal, because he's about to do the thing. We should pop our own mode. It would seem we're equally matched. Let's just do this. Because we know that'll land. Certain stronger enemies will be able to guard you while you're in your super mode. So honestly, it's not always that great to go into it. Just because the guard crush that you can get, and the fact that they can block your basic string means that it's situational at best. It's probably better just to sweep up a bunch of smaller trash mobs than pulling it out against a single powerful enemy. So maybe in long battles, you'll see it, maybe in just particularly large street fights. Right, Kiryu, get up! Kiryu! Kiryu! That was, a little too close. That was a little too close for my tastes. So, let's get back up. And Dragon Install! Aggro. No. Let's just keep up the super mode. And yeet! Ah, big damage. Oh god, unhand me. And if nothing else, this really does remind you how rough the Komaki school stuff is to fight. Even if it's being taught to you by someone who isn't quite as adept with it as Sotaro or Kiryu are with it in his prime, at his peak. Okay, good enough. Passed. Use evade and strike right, you gotta be able to evade when needed. We've got the evade and strike. Fast secret, old man? I don't think I care. You know how Gramps is doing? I've seen him in a long time. Last time I met, he was doing fine. So interested, why don't you go see him yourself? Visual Kamarocho, huh? Stronger and better looking to boot. It's got a bit of a complex, I think. Well, let's pop one of these and, fight him again!
Yeah.
Once more! Now this one should be the Komaki parry? I think. I'm not sure. Quick to the defenses to the momentum. Yeah, it's the Komaki parry. We know this one. Let's go. It does mean that he is going to use it, but that'll be fine. We're ready. I think. I'm like 90% sure we're ready. 70% sure we're ready. 75%. He's got two full health bars now, and he'll still be using the evade and strike like before. Okay, what the fuck was that? You just hit me with the force. We're just gonna throw you. Because obviously nothing else is going to do anything. Oh boy. Bad touch. Stay back, child! Heal a little. Pop it a little bit later. But hopefully I can try and get it off while he's... just as he's coming out. Getting that timing down is critical. Oh god, bad timing. Bad timing! Well, huh. Looks like actually, he'll guard crush what we can, but we'll guard what we can. So yeah, I guess you can just watch Sasuke use the dragon install and see. It's not the dragon install. I gotta stop calling it that. What matters now? Oh god, come on, kick. What matters now is healing. Until we don't have to heal anymore. Then standing up. Oh god. KO! KO! And take him down. And earn ourselves the Komaki parry. Very nice. That'll piss me off if you keep acting like that. Overwhelming straight to good looks, you should be a moron to pick a fight with me. Good looks have nothing to do with it. Good decent face, but you're kind of scrawny. Not what I'd want to count on, at least. Serious dinosaur country. Let me fill you in, girls don't go for big, bulky muscle men anymore. They're into more sensitive types, and guys who are ripped but still thin. You know, like me. Thin but ripped. Can't believe you're behind the times. I mean, you're old anyway. Suffice to say, I'm the kind of guy ladies are into these days. You're saying you're popular with the ladies. No, that's a different matter. I'm exactly the kind of guy ladies love. So you're good with the women? I didn't say that. Oh, so, just is. I don't get it. Kind of guy that's in right now. Just, you know, not right at this exact moment. Oh boy. Looks depressed all of a sudden. Oh no. Oh, poor kid. Well, I can't afford any more healing items, so let's save and come back to him. Because I want to bank the progress we've made. But yeah, you can just, if you're willing to do some grinding for money and the like, you can just blitz through all of Kiryu's training from the start of the game. And yes, for those curious, you do learn the Tiger Drop from Sosuke. So, Yeah, I mean, we've just started the part, and we've already got the parry, which arguably is probably the best of Kobaki's techniques to start with, just because it's got the more forgiving window and all that. Plus the very nice stun, should you land it. Actually, you know what? Well, actually, no. I'm probably not going to use the, I'm not going to use the Assassin's Spear or any of this stuff. I was going to say that to hell with it, I'll use these, but I don't want to. At least not yet. I might take them out later in the game, but I'm definitely not pulling them out in Part 1, Chapter 1. Maybe there's like some fist fights or something I can get into and earn myself a little cash so that I can throw down with the others, so I can throw down with the rest of Kobaki's training. But he'll be available again soon enough, so I'm not too concerned. We actually might just head back to Kiryu's apartment with the progress we've made. Just so that there's a little bit more available to us and we can do a little more grinding. Or not grinding, but a little more training, a little more unlocking, you know? Because we're not just watching numbers go up, we're getting stuff. We're getting new move. Well, new is in very bold quotation marks, but we're getting stuff. We're getting moves that we didn't start the game with, even though we're getting them real quick. Let's move this guy. I think these guys might be a fight. They're walking a little too much of a group, I think. Nope. No, they weren't a fight. Just some people. I guess that's on me for making an assumption like that. Oh, right. Forgot about this. How much money do we have? We don't have a lot of money. We can't do this right now. Yeah, we actually don't have enough money. We'll talk to him and we'll see. Isn't that Sosuke? Oh, you seem kind of down. Oh, I'm just kind of hungry. You want to get something to eat? How much money will he take? Because I know you gotta like get some food with him. How broke are you, old man? You can be pay. That's just. Oh man. Huh. Huh. Okay. So normally, as you go through the training, you're supposed to meet Kobaki outside that restaurant and go get him lunch. But I was so broke, literally less than 2,000 yen. That's just broke. Can't imagine having less than that. And the game doesn't take money from you because Kobaki pays. Oh boy. That's funny. I like that. Not about the ladies. Just being admired, it feels good. Growing up, everybody looked up to me. Everyone thought about me and never get anything done. In the usual place anytime you got some time to kill. Cheeto, I thought I should send an email to let you know how I felt. You had fed up, tried knocking back a few drinks. Apparently fighting drunk something else completely. I'm too young to try it. Figuring up to you can pull some moves. There's like Sosuke to text his thanks. It's only possible when you're drunk, huh? Let's try it sometime. So, this is another thing. We have just unlocked our first climax heat ability. Essence of Drunken Thrust. We will talk about that later. I imagine there will be a tutorial that comes up for it soon enough. And if not, then I will be the tutorial on it. But first, let's fight this guy. You, sir. Let's go. You're standing right outside my apartment. I need you to go away. Try that. And hit him with... Oh, nothing else. No follow-up. That's fine. We can beat him down just fine without it. gotta start relearning the timings for all these parries. Oh yeah, also that. If you're near a wall and perform a throw on an enemy, while holding the direction of the wall, you'll just fling him into the wall. It's pretty nifty. I can also set you up for some of the more difficult heat moves, or some of the heat moves that would be a little more difficult normally. Also, demoralize enemies. So basically, it's just a tutorial on inflicting that fear status effect we've seen in enemies sometimes. Because we do need it to trigger certain heat moves. Let's try out that Komaki parry. Feels good to have that back at least. Probably didn't need to do the install for that, but it's fine. It looked cool. And we got 2,000 yen. I don't think that's enough to buy anything, but we got it. So that's a restaurant. Orange is restaurant, yellow is stores, purple is entertainment. What's there for entertainment around here? Club Sega. Oh, karaoke can. Lucky Parlor. Gambling, I imagine. There's B. I imagine that's a club. Udon West. Ebi Supon. Fukuya. Let's just head back to Kiryu's apartment. Let's save and head back to Kiryu's apartment. Because we've made a lot of great progress, and I'd like to have that saved. I might actually call it a stream soon. We did not make a lot of... We made a decent bit of progress. We'll save, and if we hit the end of the chapter, then we'll call it a stream. How's that sound, chat? That sounds about right to me. I'm the one calling the shots, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's head back to the apartment. I have access to a hideout. Yep. Right, this. We have our first hideout. Save a game, move items, view your play stats, health and recover. It's the same thing as how hideouts work in 4. Let's actually duck in here. How quickly do we heal in here? About as quickly as the last game. Thankfully, we do keep healing while we're in menus and the like. But let's just save 4,000 yen in our pocket. Oh my god, we are so broke. Save the game and head to bed. Need to be fresh for tomorrow. Gotta be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Whatever the hell that means. I've heard that expression so many times and I've never understood it.
これでも俺なりに精一杯茨の道を歩いているつもりなんですよ。読んだよね。
We really kind of screwed Daigo up, didn't we? Yeah, Kiryu doesn't exactly do bright-eyed, does he? The hell?
もうお湯沸かしっぱなしだよ。
Kiryu? You know this woman?
ただいま。
Oh, it's the girl from the club.
ああ。おかえり。
Oh. Huh. I completely fucking forgot about that. Yeah, Canon Kiryu girlfriend. That is My brain like took me a second to process that. I'll be honest, the first time I played this game, I saw that cutscene and I legit started panicking. Like, I thought some lady just broke into Kiryu's apartment, but no. Yeah, he's chat, we've been gone longer than we thought. Kiryu's got himself a girlfriend. Ditched his kids, I guess. Bushy-tailed is pretty weird. Bushy-tailed is weird. I don't get that one. Is it by Squirrel Girl from Marvel Comics? I don't think so. I don't have a tail. I mean, yeah, that one's bright-eyed to kind of get, but like, there aren't a lot of bright-eyed people in this series. I guess that's the end of the chapter. I guess we will probably be calling it soon enough. We'll see if there's a few more cutscenes. We'll give it a few more cutscenes and then we'll call it. Chapter 2. Uninvited Guest. Do you sleep in a hoodie?
おはよう。すぐできるから待ってて。あ、そうそう。制服のワイシャツ洗って干しておいたから、今日は新しいやつ着ててね。
It is, it's Mayumi.
そういうことはやらなくていいっていつも言ってんだろう。
私がやりたくてやってるんだし、いいじゃない。
身の回りのことは自分でする。勝手なこと
I
はし
mean,
ない。
you could probably use some help.
相変わらず釣れない人ね。
I'm pretty sure you would have
大
died
体何日連続で来て
really
る
on without people like Nishiki or
た
Haruka
まには
around.
自分の家に帰ったらどうだ。
いいじゃない別に。そういえば昨日社長さん相当飲んでたね。
まあな。中島さんもあの年で独り身だしな。寂しいんだろう。
え、そうなの？てっきり結婚してるもんだと思ってた。
なんでだ。
だって左手の薬指にさ、溝あるじゃない？
Oddly perceptive of you.
うん。あの溝って10年20年も指輪をつけた後だと
Oh,
思う
his
んだよ
wife left
ね。
him.
そうなのか。
鈴木さんってそういうとこ鈍いよね。
That is incredibly perceptive of you. Oof.
今日も帰りは遅くなるの？
She's just.
ああ。
I mean, I imagine she would know.
お前
Guess
も
after
今日く
6
らいは家に
months.
帰れ。今夜は来るなよ。
どうしようかな。
Look, I just had a very intense
鈴木さんだ
discussion
っ
with
て
my son.
私が来た方が嬉しいでしょ。
何を言ってるんだ。
Everyone knows women don't make Kiryu happy. Only combat.
はい、これでよし。
And Suzuki is his fake name that everyone uses. How the hell did he fumble the fake name thing so hard the second time?
どうしたの？
いや。それじゃあ言
Oh,
って
is
くれ。
that a picture of the kids from Morning Glory?
いってらっしゃい。
Bet it is. I bet it is. Like fucking speaking of Like a Dragon Gaiden. Are we gonna work? Speaking of fucking Like a Dragon Gaiden, how did Kiryu fumble the fake name thing so hard the second time? Because like Suzuki kind of makes sense. It sounds like just generic enough that it wouldn't really draw attention. But also like it's not like a John Doe obviously fake generic name. So how the fuck did he settle on Joryu the second time around? Like, I don't even think there's a last name. I think it's just Joryu, which is just his name. It's weird. It's weird. But we'll talk about that later. For now, I'm gonna throw up the ending soon screen. So, it's a very interesting start. I imagine next stream is going to be a lot of sub-stories, a lot of world exploration, a lot of training with Kamaki. Because we're back in it. We're back in it. We're back in Yakuza. It's a new game. It's a new frontier. It's a new world. With all of Fukuoka now available to us. Or all of Nagasaki available to us. Yeah, Taxi Driver Kiryu. Haruka's an idol. No word on Saejima Akiyama or Tanimura. Or that other weird-looking guy in the intro. The weird taxi conversation with Daigo, but other than that, I imagine we'll be getting answers to all that much later, if not just a little bit later. The point is it's later. For now, all of you in chat, you lovely people, thank you so much for joining me. I almost thanked people in the call. There's no one in the call. Anyone watching the VOD later in the future, thank you so much for coming out. And this has been a strong start. I mean, I'm just excited to be back. I'm excited to be in a new Yakuza game. I'm excited to be playing. It's gonna be so much fun. I love these games. And this game is one that I find very fun. So, until next time, Saturday, we will be, presumably, reaching the end of the final case of the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. So don't miss that. And next week, on Wednesday, same time, I will see you all here again as we continue my Legend playthrough of Yakuza 5 Remastered. Until then, I'm Jay Tetsuka Rose, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!